Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is PMS Social Studies Grade 7, lecture number 9, chapter number 3. Open your books, page number 14 and 15. We are discussing about the main agricultural products of the Muslim world. Cocoa. Cocoa is also an important agricultural product. How cocoa was found? When Columbus found the New World of America, the cocoa plant, also known as cacao, was discovered in Mexico, where cocoa was a drink of nobles. When it became a popular drink in Europe in 17th century, chocolate as a sweet as we know it today was not invented until 1847. Now look at the picture. These are the beans of cocoa. Uses. What are the uses of cocoa? It is used as a drink, but more especially for making sweets and chocolates. A kind of fat, cocoa butter, which is pressed out of the beans during manufacture. Meaning of manufacture: make something on a large scale using machinery. Cocoa is also used in some cosmetics and medicines. Look at the picture. These are cocoa seeds which are also used in chocolate. Production in Muslim world. Now almost all cocoa is grown in West Africa and Southeast Asia. Indonesia and Malaysia produce about 18% of the world's cocoa supply. Wheat. This is also very important agricultural product. Wheat is the most important food crop for much of the world, especially in temperate land, where it is grown outside tropics. It is grown in all countries outside the tropics. Why it is not grown in the tropics? Because it requires fairly dry and mild climate, whereas tropics have heavy rainfall. That is why it is grown in all countries outside the tropic. Look at this picture. These are the bunches of wheat. Pakistan and Turkey. Most countries have to import. What is mean by import? Buying of goods and services from abroad is called import. Huge quantities of wheat, but Pakistan and Turkey are among the very few nations that can grow enough to feed the whole of their population and still have left for export. What is mean by export? Selling of goods and services to other countries is called export. Most countries have to import huge quantities of wheat, but Pakistan and Turkey are among the very few nations that can grow enough to feed the whole of their population and still have left for export. These countries, however, find it difficult to compete with the nations such as USA, which has fields measuring many hundreds of hectares and gigantic mean a very great size machines for planting and harvesting. Harvesting means the time of year when the crops are ripe and ready to be gathered. Look at this picture. These are the seed of wheat. Rice. Rice is the tropical equivalent, mean equal in value or amount of wheat, and the amount grown is also about the same as wheat. Need of the rice. Rice needs great deal of water and heat for its growth. China and India are easily the largest grower of rice, producing about two-thirds of the world's supply. But the Muslim countries, especially Indonesia and Bangladesh, grow over 18% of the total world supply of rice. Look at the picture. These, this is the picture of rice. In this picture, you can see fields of rice. You can also see that rice need a large amount of water for its growth. Now it's time to your homework. Do reading of full chapter number 3.